Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Riverlore, and welcome back to Icarus. So, I just wanted to say a couple of words really quickly here at the beginning. Hopefully, you read the note in regards to Homestead Part 1. This is Homestead Part 2. If you haven't watched that video, please go back and do. But the idea is that I screwed up when I was making it, and I made it so that it was only 3 wide. And so then when I got to this part here, it did not work out. So my apologies, my humble apologies. But we got it all straightened out. I didn't think you guys would want to stick around while I was tearing it all down and putting it back up. This is a... I never realized quite how cavernous this is. This is a big freaking building. That being said, I did want to bring you up here really quickly and just talk to you a little bit about how the corner was done, just in case you didn't see it. So we're just going to go ahead and tear up the one corner. So basically the idea here is, actually let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And then I think oops. Nope. All right, so we're just going to go ahead, put that in there like that. Okay, then we come in and then we suck up against that, and then we put that piece over there. Then we come over here, we suck up against that piece, and then we put that piece over there, right? Then you take another full-size piece and put that there. And then again, you have 2 corners left. Again, bring it up against here. We want to bring the point down. So you bring the point down like that. And then we grab the other piece and put it up against there. And then we bring in and do that piece there. So everything fits exactly the way that it was supposed to in the first place. And we very much could have potentially got the quest done, the mission done. So now that we have that done like that, we're going to do one more quick thing here. I think that what we're going to do is build a quick pen so that we can move our MOA over. Did I break my shovel or not? I don't believe that I did. So let us tech tree tier 2. I did not learn a shovel yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Shovel. So we just need 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft. Ay caramba. All right. I think that we are going to build a creature deterrent. Although it is really quiet up here, I will full on admit it, but just so that there's no nonsense. I hate it when an animal gets stuck where you want to build, or where you have built, and then they end up destroying a part of your building and all of that other nonsense. So let's go ahead and put that in there. We'll split this up. Just so everybody knows, when you split this up, the intent is not to make it go faster. The intent is so that when the timer runs down, instead of having 1 piece of rotten meat, you're going to have 9 pieces of rotten meat. So now we're going to have a whopping total of 48. So let me just have a sip of my drinky here. All right, so let's go build our shovel, and let's try and grab some dirt here. So now this place is going to be big enough that we are going to, let's go like this. Tier 1. I can't believe we haven't learned this stuff yet. Crafting. Max craft. Okay. Is this where we want it? You know what? Let's put it off at the end here. It doesn't need to be that big. We just need it big enough for us to be able to put our moa in and make sure that she's not going to, or he's not going to bugger off. Craft. Let's learn the ramp as well. Max craft. There we go. All right. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is just a very, very basic rainstorm, so we don't have to worry about anything falling down here. So that's good. It's going to be very exciting. Just a nice, gentle rainstorm. We have lots. Do-do-do-do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? Let's just make 20 of these. Do 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 do. Now, I believe, yes, we have, so let's do that as well. Because we are using some wood, it is important to have, yep, okay. It's important to have a lightning rod because when you have wood pillars, I have had lightning strike for sure. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 half walls. Oh. I think we're going to work through the evening here. Oh, look at all this. Look at all that, eh? Let's grab that. Sorry, what did I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 half walls. So 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, this is going to be good. What is going on? All of a sudden, these guys are already in here in the... I haven't seen one of these in a long, long time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I learnt a very valuable lesson, and now I am confident, and that I know, not only do I know how to do it, but I will not make that mistake again. And I didn't even have to get Mrs. Rivers' help. How about that? All right. This is really cramped. I can't wait to get this taken care of. 1, 2, 3. What do we got here? 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is way over the top. I had no idea that it was going to be that large. Like, absolutely no idea. But whatever. It is what it is. And now it is for sure going to be our home away from home over here. Because it's going to be freaking awesome when it's done. Yep. Let us go ahead and fill up our lantern again. There we go. Sort. We're going to need... Let's have a little snooze. We don't have to be running around in the dark. I think that we are... What? Copper right here? That is awesome. Oh. Copper deep mine is buku beautiful. Especially for making electronics and everything else like that, guys. That is absolutely stellar. You'll remember how many trees were here when we first came to this spot. Pretty much every tree. I didn't actually go and harvest a tree. Maybe one or two. But all the other trees that are missing are because of storms. All right, we have nothing there. Doodly doodly. Look at this place. How ridiculous of me. Whatever. Let's do 6 more of these. Pretty crazy. Oh no. Really? All right. Let's see what happens here. This almost makes it look like it's been here for a while when the dirt is growing up on the side. Like so. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and build our pet bench, which is right here. So we need 30 wood and 15 nails. 15 nails, 30 wood. Craft. We are going to have 2 homes, 2 really nice homes in 2 different places. That's excellent. I think we're just going to get a burlap bed going here. Done. Craft. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got 32 nails and 120 wood. $32 nails and 120 wood. So let's go 1. I think we want to do 20 wood. Let's do this. Craft. Craft. Let's go ahead and put our lightning rod right up here. Beautiful. We're going to put this right here. Hopefully, somehow or another. No, that's the water trough. Hopefully, somehow or another, we end up getting some water filling this up if it rains. Hopefully. And then let's get some food. And now we're going to go like this. Hold to pick up, press to interact. Oh, I thought I had the water on the inside already. My apologies. Water, water, water. Do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to post these 2 episodes of Olympus today so we can get this mission finished. And then, if I'm not mistaken, do. Oh, this is good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good. What's even cooler is that I actually don't know what happens after this. Like I said, in regards to the missions, this is the last one that I'm really familiar with. So I think the next one is a scan of some sort. So I'm going to make some... Look at the size of this. Oh, did he come all the way over? He came all the way from the other side of the building. Okay, let's go ahead and skin. He must be very, very thirsty. Let's go and get the food. This is extremely exciting. Okay, yep, 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 yep. This I don't even care about. Let's put the stringy meat on the end, so it's the last thing that gets eaten. We got water. Let's go ahead and put the bucket in here so we don't have to carry it around anymore. And let's go over here. We're going to put him on wander. Dude, are you going to eat? Because you are clearly starving. Nice. There you go. Now you can have a little snooze. You can have, and we can look at you from the inside here. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's take this. Yep. Max. All right. So I think what we're going to do, obviously, this has to be the front room. I think we're going to make those half walls and half windows all the way along here so we can get an amazing view. I don't think we need a full glass wall. And then, of course, we'll have like front room and everything else like that. This place is way too freaking big. We'll put our bedroom and everything else like that, and then we'll put our workstation and everything over here where we can go ahead and see our pet or our mount. Good old Tangent. Tangent doesn't have the best specs, but I have a warm spot in my ticker now because he's been around for so long. All right, so let's go like this. Sort, take all. We are for sure going to wood, leather, stone, nails, great. Let's actually get some wooden windows for here. I hate that he sticks his head through there. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 windows. There we go. Yep. I have actually, you know, I haven't even built. This is just to make sure that no wind comes in. Sometimes when you don't have your any kind of window in, if you put something in front of it, it can actually get destroyed from any kind of a nasty windstorm or something. But as long as you have a window of some sort on there, you should be okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go ahead and put this pillar in here. Let's go ahead and destroy that one. We are for sure going to make ourselves the steel oxygen tank. Now, why? What do you mean? Oh, so frustrating. Certainly looks like it's under shelter to me, doesn't it? Son of a bitch. That's so frustrating. But this has shelter, that thing doesn't. Oh, what a joke. Mm-hmm. All right, Max. Very, very frustrating. La 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 la. Doo 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 doo. This place is, compared to my other place, it's just so wide open. We're up quite high too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's line this up right with the floorboard there. Okay. Yes. I tell you what, moving day is one of the best. And we weren't even here that long. We actually did this quite quickly. We're going to make this a front room. This will be the front room and the kitchen. Mm-hmm. We have more than enough salt. We have more than enough fat right now. Let's go ahead and put this in here. We have more than enough food for one moa. All right. It's a thing of beauty. All right, so let's go ahead and put our building into its... And then we have our cold armor there, so we don't need to have to worry about that anymore. That's all taken care of. All right, so now we will put our sleeping bag inside of here. What is happening? Fine. This shelter issue is a real pain in the ass. Beautiful. All right, so now this quest says that we need to get the decoration bench. I believe that the decoration bench is tier 2, no, tier 3. I think it's going to be all the way down here. Or is it tier 2? It's going to be tier 2 maybe? There it is right there. Okay, I've never ever built this before. What do I need to build the decoration bench? It says I can build it from here. There it is right there. So 50 wood, 12 stone, 20 leather, 50 wood, 12 stone. 20 leather. Craft. This is exciting stuff. Oh, let's go ahead. Take all. Let's move this back. And let's put that in there. Let's take this, put it in here. How are you doing? Good, good. Hopefully this works. Great, we got shelter, so that's excellent. Beautiful. Take all. All right, now where in the heck? I thought I just built this. There it is. Whoopsie. All right, let's put this over here. And then that should trigger the ding. Okay. Large rustic dining table. All right, so wood, sticks, and nails. Sort. Crafting, let's do 200 wood. Okay, some nails. Let's do 100. Let's do 100. I think that the stuff in this is gonna look freaking cool. I love the detail they put into all their rustic large table craft. Rustic large table or dining table? Is this where I have to put it down? Okay. Rustic bookshelf. See, this is the kind of stuff that Mrs. River puts out. I can't remember the last time I actually put out anything like this. Six rustic dining chairs. That's a rustic stool. Rustic dining chair. Sure. Six of them. You guys have no idea how proud I am that I built this place myself. I 100% thought I was going to have to get Mrs. Rivers' help with that. This is a pretty cool design, actually. It's simple, easy, tons of room. All right. Unos. Dos. One. Two. These chairs are pretty freaking cool looking. Actually, let's do this. Okay, there we are. Rustic couch large. Rustic couch large. So it's gotta be this, because this is the 3-seater instead of the 2-seater. Rustic couch medium. So that's clearly going to be the 2-seater. Oh, that rustic pot is cool looking. Two rustic beds. Rustic bed. There we are. We need some fur. Sure. So 2 of those. Whenever Mrs. River makes her places, she always makes sure that there's 2 beds out, so I have a place to sleep over if I come over and there's a storm. Okay. Oh, a fireplace. Rustic nightstands. Where am I going to put a fireplace? I think I will put it right here. Because I really do want that glass straight across there. So this quest is actually pretty easy once you get the place built, because this stuff doesn't really require much of anything. All right. Rustic nightstand, rustic nightstand. Is this saying that they're not? What? No shelter. Come on. This is really becoming an issue, eh? I hear a lot of trees falling. A lot of trees. Storm exposure, no shelter. Like, come on. That is very, very frustrating. Just in case Mrs. River comes down for a visit sometime. All right. All right. Rustic Icarus statues. Do, 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 do. Bronze, 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 wood, deer, rustic Icarus statue. So we need 10 and 10. This place is way too large. All right, and fireplace. Industrial decorations, statues, storage, rustic. Oh, they even have a rustic lamp, eh? Deployables. All right, tech tree, tier 2. Fireplace. Where are the other? Oh, there they are right there. Great. So we need wood. And rock.
That's everything. You did it, and lived to tell the tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead. If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
Thanks, Saul. Let's grab... Oh yeah, I forgot to come and get all this wood. So many trees come down because of these stupid storms. Okay. Now I am going to have to build the foundry, not the foundry, the tier 3. Where the heck is it? I am going to have to build the forge, which means that I'm going to have to upgrade my table, and I'm going to have to upgrade my furnace. But I need to be able to fix my bow. I know I have the composite bow that I can use, but so this one, I was hoping that I would have it done in the last episode, so we're going to go ahead and post this one today as well. Let's go ahead and have a snooze. Craft. I think we're going to use the long one here. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put this in our to-go. I think we're going to get a cupboard and put it beside the door and put all that other stuff in. Look at this place. Tray, cool. Oops. Nice, nice, nice. Now, is there stuff that we can cook in here that we can't cook? Steamed fish. Wow. All right. Now, this should be, look at how much better that is. Sweetness. So let's go ahead and nope. Of course, I'm not going to be able to have a picture. All right. There we go. Sweet. Well, let's take a pic of that. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we are going to go ahead and call that there and get this out there. Our next quest. Operations. Homestead is mission. So, accumulation. Live wire or kill list. The mission is currently locked. Completed. Why is this? This mission is currently locked. Complete previous missions to unlock. So does that mean I have to unlock this to unlock that? Anyways, we're going to go ahead and figure that out at a later date. Let's go ahead and just come over here. No. Yep. Okay. F4. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for all the love and support that I got today, or have been getting. If you like the content, please remember to go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and share. I really do like the comments. I look forward to reading them every morning and answering them and stuff. And I do apologize for not being able to put this into one episode, but we'll get this one out here. My intent here is to put out another Elysium video tomorrow, and then I think on Friday we're gonna try another stream. So we'll make it Friday instead of Saturday, and we'll make it a little bit earlier. So around 5 o'clock, I will send out a post to remind you all. So other than that, wherever you happen to be in the world, I wish you nothing but love and peace, and we'll see you next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.